So let's stop dressing this up. Let's stop calling evil by soft names. Let's start acting confused when the same machine keeps chewing up the same children. All right? You following me? Because this system does not trip and accidentally catch our youth. It hunts them. Yeah, I said it. It hunts our children. It watches where they live, cuts what they need, starve their schools, floods their blocks, traumatize their homes, then wait like a vulture with paperwork. And the moment they break under pressure, the moment they act out what they thought they've been forced to do to survive, they become labels: bad kids, fast girls, troublemakers, menace, thugs, criminal. But nobody wants to say abandoned. Nobody wants to say neglected. Nobody wants to say wounded. Nobody wants to say this child was born into a war and punished for learning how to fight in it. That's the part that burns me. They will send millions to lock up the young, but act broke when it's time to fund the hope. No mentors, no real mental health support, no safe spaces, no pathways, no ownership, no visions, no healing. Just mental doors, concrete walls, and a number. Like that's all they ever were worth. Like a heartbeat can be reduced to a case file. Like a purpose can be put into an orange fabric. Like destiny can be burned under DOC IDs. And then these people got the nerve to call it correction. Correction. You are not correcting pain. You are not containing the evidence. You are hiding what happened when the country invests more into cages than children. You are burning failure behind bars, so nobody has to look at it too long. Let's tell the truth. The prison system learned a long time ago that broken children are profitable. A child without guidance is easier to arrest. A child without resources is easier to trap. A child taught survival but never strategy is easier. And that pipeline, it ain't invisible. It runs through undefeated schools, empty refrigerators, eviction notice, addicted households, violence, anger, grief, and silence, deep silence. The kind of silence that happens when a child realizes nobody is coming. So they become their own protector, their own provider, their own shield, their own street code. And then society punishes them for becoming what abandonment trained them to be. That is blood on policy. That is violence in a suit. That is oppression with a budget. That is slavery that learned how to write litigation. And I'm tired. I'm tired of watching brilliance get handcuffed before it gets mentored. Tired of watching leadership be called aggression. Tired of watching survival instincts be criminalized. Well, construct control. While individuals keep being able to be in boardroom, got me? They are not disposable. They are not destructive. They are not worthless. They are wounded. They are helpless. They are undefeated in every way that matters. And hear me when I say this. A child who knows their worth is harder to cage. A child with vision is harder to trap. A child with language for their pain, they're harder to manipulate. A child with purpose is dangerous to every system built in their destruction. That is why we have to get to them first, before the game does, before the sales do, before the street, the baptism them in range, before the court gives them a number, before they start believing they were born to disappear. No, you are born to build. You are born to lead, born to own, born to heal, born to break curses that had families in a church chokehold for generations. So I refuse to speak about incarceration like it's normal. I refuse to talk about caged youth like it's just another statistic. And I refuse to be quiet while babies with potential get processed like inventory. We have got to be more and pray after the sentence. We got to intervene before the charge. We got to pour into them so heavy when the system reaches them, it finds a business owner, a leader, a creator, a visionary, a young soul so rooted in purpose that the trap can't be hold because they were never born for the cage. They were born to outlive it. They were born to outshine it. They were born to outbuild it, outlast it. Every system they try to call themselves then human, and that is the fight. Not just freeing our babies or our bodies, but freeing minds, but for the bars ever closed. Keep that in mind. And with that always said, protect your peace.